Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to my channel. This is the Scent of Heaven. My name is Kelvin, your host for this channel. Do share my videos with your friends who are into bakhoor, because in this channel we do reviews on different kinds of bakhoors from all over the world, inshallah. Of course, today's video we're going to carry on talking about the Khadlaj range of bakhoors that I have. I'm doing Khadlaj because I have a subscriber who actually requested me to do a review on Khadlaj bakhoor. So I have three that's selling in my shop right now. The last two videos I did was on the first one was yeah, this one, this square one. This is the Bait Al Isra bakhoor from Khadlaj. These bakhoors are the compressed wood dust version. So you need to break them up and sprinkle it on top of your coal to get the fragrance. And of course, after that, the next video I did was this one, this white bottle, Hor Al Ain. Hor Al Ain, which means beautiful eyes. If you see my video, I shared with you what the name represents, what the name means. Is actually it means that the women of paradise, in other words. Okay, so this week's video we're going to do another one of Khadlaj bakhoor, which is this one here. This is Oudh Badar. Oudh Badar. You see this one? Okay, so for those of you who are just about to start using bakhoor in your house, do not forget the basic things that you need to get it going in your home is a bakhoor burner. You don't need such big ones. I have a big one because it's a shop, so I use a big one. It's more impressive. And charcoal, of course, charcoals. All right. Do not use the barbecue kind of charcoal. Use charcoals like this that's meant for bakhoors, okay? And small pair of tweezers if you do not want to get your hands dirty. If you don't mind having your hands dirty, you can just use your hands, no problem. And of course, a jet stream lighter like this, and you're all set. You can start using bakhoor in your house. Also, do not forget to use aluminium foil to wrap up the dish that holds the charcoal, okay? Because the charcoal, after a while, it stains the dish. It turns it black. So the charcoal, number one, is to protect it, keep it as new as possible, keep it as clean as possible, and number two, it's easy clean. Okay, when the aluminium foil gets a little bit too dirty, too black, you just change it off to a new one. All right. Okay, so without further ado, let's get it started. By the way, Khadlaj do not only produce bakhoors, okay? They also have a range of fabric sprays. Fabric sprays is a little bit like Fabris, you know, a spray that's water-based. You spray it on your carpet, your bed sheets. You spray it on anything that has fabric on it, you know, sofas and stuff like that. They actually have a very nice range of fabric sprays. Some of my customers, they use it in their cars as well. They spray it on the carpet on the floor of the car. The smell actually is pretty strong for a small space like a car. So do not use too much, okay, if you do have fabric spray of that sort. All right, so Khadlaj is actually a company from the UAE, and they're pretty well known for creating fragrances for bakhoors, air fresheners, and fabric sprays as well. Perfumes, I'm not too sure yet. Maybe I'll try to find some if they do have perfumes, but for what I know, it's only bakhoors, fabric sprays, and air fresheners. So today we're going to do reviews on bakhoor. We're going to keep doing reviews on bakhoor. until I get further requests for maybe other kinds of fragrant products, you know, like perfumes. Actually, inshallah, in the coming future, I will do more reviews on fabric sprays, air fresheners, even perfumes from the Middle Eastern region. Okay. Um, so without further ado, let's get this review started, and let me get this Oudh Badar bakhoor burning. Okay, Oudh Badar bakhoor. It is a muata. Muata actually means that it's a form of wood chip soaked in perfume oil. These are not the kind of bakhoor where it's compressed into a cake and then you gotta break it up like wood dust, you know, like I think the last two reviews I did, the Bite Al Isra, that's compressed wood dust. So this is a muata. Muata is like, it looks like this, wood chips soaked in perfume oil. Now these has from the looks of it, it looks like it's soaked with a lot of perfume oil because the muata actually sticks together, and in order for these wood chips to be stuck together, you need to have a lot of moisture inside to do that. Even just by opening the can, I can actually smell the fragrance already. The smell reminds me of flowers, a little bit musky, from the first whiff, the first scent that I get from smelling this without burning them. Okay, remember, bakhoors, they smell different right after you burn them. So it will be good if you have a certain liking for a certain kind of bakhoor in the shop. It will be good to have the shop burn them for you so that you can smell it during the burning process. Because sometimes some bakhoors really smell very different from the can onto the charcoal. Okay, so remember that. All right, I hope you understand what I'm saying. Okay, if you don't, just share it in the comment and I'll explain it to you a little bit more. All right, so let's get it going. I'm gonna use the charcoal from China. Okay, it's a black disc. All right, so this one is Hamil Al Musk charcoal. This is the brand Hamil Al Musk. All right, I have two different types of charcoal here. Another one is the golden torch charcoal. All right, just let me show you the difference between the charcoal. Okay, so this is the they are both from China, by the way. So this is the Hamil Al Musk charcoal, the black one, and the gold disc. You see, this is the golden torch charcoal. Okay, I don't know whether you can see that or not from the video, but you can see that the thickness of the charcoal is a little bit different. The black one is thinner than the gold one. Okay, so the black one has a shorter burning time. Okay, not very short, but it's about 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes burn time for this charcoal. Once again, it's Hamil Al Musk. Okay, 20 to 30 minutes burn time. And for the golden torch charcoal, which is a little bit thicker, burn time is about 30 to 45 minutes. So it will be good to have your charcoal, once you open them up, to be kept in a container like this, to prevent moisture from entering into the charcoal. A lot of people, when they start opening the charcoal, they just leave it inside the pack. And after a while, the charcoal has difficulty lighting up because moisture has actually gone in. You can still use it, it just takes a little bit more time to burn it up. Okay, so it will be good to keep them in an airtight container or in a glass container like me, like this. Okay, to prevent moisture from going into the charcoal. All right, one strip like this comes comes with 10 discs of charcoal. All right. So we're gonna get this charcoal going. So these are self-igniting charcoal. You don't have to burn them for long, probably about 10-15 seconds, and then you let the charcoal do the rest of the work by itself. Okay, it's self-igniting, so it will start burning by itself until the full charcoal is being burned before you place your bakhoor on top of the charcoal. Okay, let me show you why. Because initially, when you start burning the charcoal, when the charcoal is igniting itself, there will be a lot of smoke, especially the ones from China. All right, so this one I'll show you. Okay, there we go. All you need is a couple of seconds, and then I don't know whether you can see the smoke. Can you see the smoke from the video? If you can, this is what I mean. The charcoal is self-igniting right now, and a lot of smoke is coming out. You do not want your fragrance from the bakhoor to be mixed with the smoke of the charcoal. Let it rest for a while. Wait for about 15 seconds or so until the smoke disappears. Okay, until the smoke disappears. It doesn't mean that the charcoal is not burned. It's burned already. It's just that the ignition of the charcoal is done. It's done. So the smoke will go off. Okay, we just wait for a little while longer. Okay, once this this one produces a little bit more smoke than the golden torch one. Okay, the Hamil al Musk produces a little bit more smoke, and it's longer. The smoke lasts a little bit longer than the golden torch charcoal. Okay, so but don't worry, both charcoals work fine. It's just a preference of individuals. Okay, I guess the smoke's almost gone. There's still a little bit of smoke left, but I do not want the video to be too long, so I shall start burning the bakhoor now and share with you the fragrance that I get from smelling the burning charcoal. Okay, so we're gonna take one piece. You do not have to use such a big piece. Just one piece will do. Okay, the wood chips are pretty big. I've been using this for quite a while now. So we're gonna place it right on top of the charcoal, and then we'll wait for the charcoal to get into the perfume oil of the bakhoor. All right, I'm beginning to get some fragrance. Yes, a little bit of. Okay, the fragrance is coming out right now. Very good. So earlier on, without burning, I told you it's a little bit musky, very floral. Of course, you don't get to smell the wood because the perfume oil actually covers the scent of the wood if you just smell it from here. But once you burn it, yes, you do get the floral smell. I would say there's a little bit of citrus in the fragrances as well. A little bit of citrus, a little bit. And you get white musk, the smell of white musk. The flowers probably lily, jasmine, bergamot. Yeah, and you get a little bit of the wood smell starting to come out once you start burning them. So the wood is a combination of maybe sandalwood, and a little bit of agarwood as well. Okay, so most of the time these mortars, these bakhoors that come in wood chips, they're made of either cedar wood or the agarwood, which has been already processed. Means that the oils from the natural oils from these wood has already been extracted for perfume making and stuff like that. Okay, so the wood is almost bare. It's just wood basically. of course with a little bit of natural fragrance that the wood has, and then they soak these wood inside perfume oils to get the different fragrance from the different brands of bakhoor. Okay, some bakhoors can be very expensive, like a 30-gram container of bakhoor can cost up to a few $100s. That's because those bakhoors, they have the agarwood that has been soaked with perfume oil. It's not the high range, it's not the really expensive agarwood, because normally the really expensive agarwood, they do not soak them in perfume oils, they just burn it like this. But probably the lower range of agarwood that has not been processed yet, that means the natural oils are still inside, and then they add on with perfume oils as well. That's why some of the bakhoors can be quite expensive because of that. All right. Bakhoors come in a huge range of prices, from really cheap ones to really expensive ones. um, I'm unable to afford the expensive ones yet. Inshallah, I will one day, so that I can do a review for all of my subscribers and all of you who are into bakhoor. And of course, I'm still learning as I'm going along with this. So if you do have any comments, any ideas on how to make my video a little bit more interesting, how to get, do share with me in my comment section, and I'll do my very best to reply you as soon as I can. Of course, if there are any bakhoor experts out there who like to give me some tips on bakhoor review, do drop me a line as well. I mean, drop me an email, drop me a comment, get in touch with me, share with me, teach me. You know, I'll be most willing to learn. Okay, so well, um, the floral fragrance do not last very long. After a while, probably the floral fragrance that you get will be the top note, the first fragrance that you get when the bakhoor starts to burn. The middle note, you will get a lesser of the floral fragrance, but more on the musky and the woody side. And then towards the end, you get more on the oud, the agarwood and the sandalwood only. The floral is all gone. You know, the floral, the citrus, it's all gone. It's only the oud. Um, for my experience, my personal opinion, the more smoke the bakhoor creates, the longer the smell will stay in the room. Okay, this is my personal opinion. If you do have a second opinion on that, do share with me on the comment. The more opinions I have, the more feedback I have, the better it is for me to learn more. Okay, but for my opinion, the more smoke the bakhoor produces means that there are more oils inside, so the smell will linger in the room for a much longer period of time. All right. So today's review is on Oudh Badar. I hope you enjoyed my review session, and well, this, I wouldn't say it's good for. I would say that maybe if you have tried bakhoor before, you like to try a little bit something that's a little bit more musky, more heavier. Uh, this would be a good choice too. Oudh Badar. For a beginner who has never burned bakhoor before, do not try this one yet. Like what I mentioned early on in my last couple of videos, get the ones that are more floral, more perfumey, more modern, for you to get used to the fragrance. Okay, burning bakhoor is very different from having a like those humidifiers that you have essential oil dripped into them. So this is very different. It's a very different form of perfuming your house. Okay, this is a very Middle Eastern style of perfuming your house. All right, some people, they use these fragrances to even perfume their clothes. All right, so go experiment yourself, try it yourself. And it is said that burning bakhoors also helps with uh, your state of mind. I would say. If you're having a stress day, having a terrible day, burning bakhoor will actually calm you down. This is the feedback I get from a lot of people that are using bakhoors. I do get that kind of feeling myself as well. If I'm having a tough day, stressful day, normally I'll burn a nice bakhoor that I love, and I'll just let it burn, and I'll just sit there and enjoy the fragrance for a couple of minutes, like 10, 15 minutes before I actually go to bed. So try it yourself. Hope you enjoy using bakhoors, and I'll see you again on my next video. Thank you. Bye bye.